time because you don't want witnesses talking to each other about what the other one said before law enforcement has an opportunity to talk to these folks. So it is a very heavy lift. It takes a lot of coordinating, and you want to make sure that everyone on the team knows what their role is and what they're supposed to be doing and not supposed to be doing.
Okay, so we're taking a live picture right now, Nicole, there in Miami at the residence, one of the residences of Diddy there. I want to show for the viewers that we're going to bring you on camera here, Nicole. We want to thank you for being with us.
Welcome, everybody. I got some breaking news. It's been reported everywhere. It's going viral. P. Diddy was just raided by Homeland Security. They have a sky view of everything that went down and how his house got raided. They went through the side, they let the dogs out and ran through around in the top of his, like he got this top ballroom conventional floor that he always have all his parties at. They went through there, they checked everything. They didn't find nothing up there. But as soon as the officers went down, and this is not a regular LAPD officer, this is Homeland Security. Once they went inside of his master bedroom, this is where they threw him into the cuffs, because the things that they found inside of that safe that comes up to about knee high, they found everything that P. Diddy been had for almost 20 years. 20 years, that's a long time for someone to basically think that this one gonna come back on them. Once the NDAs ended, everybody knew that they was able to expose P. Diddy then. Everybody started coming out. Cat Williams, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, everyone besides the people who he did this to. Kim Porter, I wish she was still here right now to see justice for everybody that she saw P. Diddy do that to. P. Diddy is one of the main ones who the investigators, they want to know. They want him to say it out his mouth. Why did you do this? What made you do this? They questioned P. Diddy right by the back screen door. P. Diddy, he only gave them a little information. He kept telling them to call his lawyer. P. Diddy, ain't no telling if they gonna take all that evidence and put it all into one case and run everything concurrent instead of consecutive, because if they put all that together, P. Diddy may end up getting life behind this. It's no telling what's going on inside of the jail where they just process him at. They already got P. Diddy tied against the wall. They got him boxed in. He can't do nothing now. All he can really do is basically try to pay for the lawyer fees and pay for him to get out. But he's not going to get a bond behind this because it was a murder involved. A lot of people thought that Keefe D wasn't going to say nothing. Keefe D, he told them exactly where he lived at. He told them exactly where he got paid the money at. This is what made them raid at this time and day. Everyone knows it's a lot of people. Ain't no telling what P. Diddy was doing in that. TD Jakes didn't want P. Diddy calling his phone right when he saw them outside. This all ties back into what happened in the person trying to hide stuff. You can't hide nothing when they already have surveillance footage. They have witnesses. They have people who was at the crime scenes of these things that happened. Al B. Sure said that he was going to stick with Keefe D regardless of what went on. Al B. Sure is one of the main persons who, he looked at P. Diddy like he was crazy as soon as P. Diddy did that to Kid Cudi and blew up his car. Cassie didn't deserve that. Cassie should have never got put in that situation. Cassie has too many people in her circle who wants justice for everything that happened to her. This is why they filed a lawsuit. It's so many questions to ask. It's a lot of people to point fingers at, but who's going to be locked up next? Who are they going to get next? If you can date back P. Diddy, he was at the crime scene when B.I.G. got hit up. He knew that Tupac was going to the fight. Cassie, all she wanted to do was sing, and he put her into all these extra freak offs and things like that, things that she never thought that she'd be able to come in contact with to even experience. I want everybody to know this is so sad of what happened. This is a tragedy, but I'm glad that they got the man that actually did this. I'm glad that they went out and actually stepped forward and got justice for these people, because it's too many people who P. Diddy did that to. And you can't go out there doing stuff to people thinking that it's just going to be over with. No, it doesn't happen like that. And I know a lot of people sit back and they think that P. Diddy is going to get out instantly. P. Diddy is not going to be able to get out this situation until trial. Once trial come, then he'll be able to take care of his business and do what he got to do. I know a lot of people was speeding on the way to try to see this happening. It was so many people lined up behind the yellow tape. All they wanted to know is they locking P. Diddy up for what he did to Tupac? Is they locking P. Diddy up for what he did to Cassie and Kim Porter? Who's to say that P. Diddy didn't give up names? Who's going to go to jail next? Regardless of what go down, P. Diddy should have never put himself in this predicament or even stepped out there and put his life on the line like that. He know he got kids. He know for a fact that Kim Porter's son looked up to him once upon a time until he found out that P. Diddy was involved in all these acts. I want everyone to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're a fan of Kim Porter. Let me know if you looked up to P. Diddy once upon a time. And let me know if you rocking with Cassie, Tupac, and B.I.G. Let's go. The feds just raided P. Diddy. One of P. Diddy cribs in Miami is getting raided as we speak right now. The crib that's in L.A., they ran in there and they took evidence. Once they went inside of the mansion in L.A., they found the tape with Kim Porter on there. Everything that P. Diddy thought that he was going to have from the public is coming out now. And a lot of people thought that P. Diddy wasn't ever going to get locked up for this because of how much money he got and the people that he know. But it came down on him today. Everybody know that Tupac, he was in Las Vegas with $100 million on his head that was bogus. Everyone knows that Kim Porter was beaten. He did a lot of crazy things to these women. He has multiple lawsuits out here. And a lot of people, they sit back and thought that Keefe D wasn't going to give them the correct information. But Keefe D, he told them exactly where to go to find the footage. Snoop Dogg said that 50 Cent was the first one to expose P. Diddy for doing these acts and making these allegations against other people, which he knew that he had an NDA for every last person that actually dealt with him. P. Diddy, he didn't know that the feds was going to kick in. We kept saying it, but everyone knows that when you do something in the dark, it always comes to the light, regardless of the situation or the circumstance. I would like to send my condolences out to Kim Porter family. I would like to send my condolences out to Tupac family for the most part. People put themselves in these situations and really don't look at the fact that whatever you do will lead back to either you going to jail or you getting sent to a place that you don't want to go and everything. Everyone knows that P. Diddy, he has multiple houses. They was looking for him first in New York. Then they went to L.A. Then they went to Miami. It's like they raiding all his cribs at one time. So everything that was found in there, they got the tape to Tupac. And I'm so glad that they got justice for Tupac. It's over with now. Ain't no telling how much time they're going to give him. He needs to be held accountable for every action that he took. He did this to these people, and these people only tried to help P. Diddy. And P. Diddy, he went out his way to sabotage them and to ruin what they had going on. A lot of things is adding up now because a lot of people thought that we all thought and we all was under wraps and blindfolded, and we thought that P. Diddy, he actually didn't have nothing to do with it, that it was a personal vendetta from Keefe D and Baby Lane Anderson. No, it went back farther than that. I don't know if they're going to put Snoop Dogg on a stand. We're waiting for the other evidence to come out. That's crazy. I want everybody to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel about P. Diddy getting locked up. I don't know if y'all heard, P. Diddy just got raided. I want y'all to listen to this video to the end.